Hey y'all, I wanted to give you my review on the Alabaster, A Beautiful Year in the Bible. This is the 52-week Bible study for women. This is not sponsored. I purchased this with my own money. Um, but I kind of want to flip through here and just kind of show you. It gives you like the introduction here and kind of tells you like what this Bible study, what you can expect from it. I did do a silent flip through of the whole thing that's already on my channel if you just want to kind of look it over yourself. But it does have like a little table of contents here that kind of tells you what the theme is for each week. And what I did like about this was it broke each week into 7 different passages in scripture that had like a similar theme. So that way, when I was reading it, I was able to kind of make connections that I likely would have otherwise missed. But they really, what I do find is that every week when I'm doing this, it surprises me because even if it's not like something that I specifically was going through, the theme still kind of connects to me in a way that I didn't quite expect. Like when I'm reflecting on that theme or topic of the week, it does seem like I'm somehow at a phase in my life where like I'm ready to receive this new theme each week. Does that hopefully that makes sense? I know that probably sounds, but I hope you get what I mean. So in week 1, it's the relationship between God and humanity. And I'll read the synopsis here, which says, humanity shares a unique bond with God, characterized by deep personal intimacy and the invitation to foster a beautiful world. Genesis 1 through 3 highlights this relationship and sets the stage for a broader biblical story to unfold. And so for week 1, it has you do Genesis 1 through 3. For day 2, it has Romans 1 through 2. Day 3 is Joshua 1 through 5. Day 4 is Psalm 1 through 2. Day 5 is Job 1 and 2. Day 6 is Isaiah 1 through 6. And day 7 is Matthew 1 through 2. And so it just kind of, what it has you do each week is it'll say the first day for that week, you'll read this here and it'll say Genesis 1 through 3 and it'll kind of tell you about it. And you'll be reflecting back on this throughout the week. So you'll notice these like connecting themes for that like main topic for that week. And so you'll read all of that on day 1. And then you'll go in here and you'll start reflecting. So for the first week questions, it says, where do you feel God reaching out to you? How might God be calling you into deeper intimacy? The second question is, consider the implications of being crafted in God's image. What does being made in God's image mean to you in everyday life? And for 3, it says, reflect on the responsibility of humanity acting as guardians of creation. How can you personally take action to uphold this divine mission in your surroundings? And, it'll have like a little prayer or something for you here. Just to kind of, and you can kind of go throughout the week and just kind of keep reflecting over, what it's shared here and really think about these questions. And you can write in the book. I just personally don't like to write in my books, besides like my Bible and journal, and like keeping like a separate notebook to kind of compile my answers to my questions. That way I can pass this book along to someone else later on if they wanted it, or I could do it again another time. But yeah, week 2 is divine guidance and provision. Week 3 is new beginnings. 4 is God's unbreakable promises. 5 is trust in God's unfathomable nature. And I am personally on week 38, day 3 right now. So I feel like I've gotten far enough that I can kind of give my honest opinion on this. And again, that may change a little bit as I kind of get to the end of this study. But I really think this is just such a really nice, well thought out Bible study guide. And what I do like about this too is that, just give you an example week. The way they have it set up is you have one a day for the week reading plan. Some of them are a little bit longer and some of them are shorter. So if you have a really busy week and you maybe can't, I know we should always try to find time to, read our Bible and do our study daily. But if you can't find time to physically do it, I have been able to, like, Psalm is kind of short, so is Job. So, like, I sometimes can do those in one day if I know that I've got a really, really busy day and I'm just not going to be able to sit down and do it. And let me give you just an example, too. So, if let's go back over here to week 1, I'll kind of show you what that looks like in my Bible as well. So, for week 1, they have you doing Genesis 1 through 3. So, let's go to Genesis. So, you have chapter 1. Chapter 2, and then chapter 3. So you see that's actually not much. That's, you know what, 1, 2, 3, 3.5 pages. That's not a lot for day 1. For day 2 you have Romans. So let us go. Romans 1 and 2. So that's a short, again, another short one. So Romans 1 and then Romans 2 ends here. So like 2.5 pages. It's not a whole lot. I do like that they have kind of broken it down where you've got not too much to do each day. There are some days that are just like 1 page or half a page. There's some days where maybe you'll do 3 or 4 pages. But I do think they have a really healthy, you know, kind of mix here of expectations for you. And one of the things I'll say too is that when you're Bible journaling or Bible studying, don't worry so much about having the notes on every single page full. I know that that's something that a lot of people do. I personally like to write on every page just so that I know that I wrote something there or that I remember what I've already read. Like a lot of times if I can't think of an actual note, I'll just kind of recap, you know, what I read just simply. And I think a really good example of this is just like coming over here to like Numbers and Leviticus, like listing of the tribes of Israel. Just that way I know, you know, something really simple and basic, so, but you can leave pages blank. They don't have to all be written on or highlighted. But that's just how I like to do it, just so that I remember that I did do that page. But yeah, the way they have it broken down, it's really simple. I think the longest one you have is Joshua 1 through 5 and then Isaiah 1 through 6 on week 1. But again, like I say, it's not that many pages. I think the most I've had to do is like 4.5 or 5 pages so far. But I like the little images that they have here as well. It's just really beautiful, really calming. I actually look forward to this every day. So I don't know if there's something else y'all wanted to see in this, or like I said, check out the video where I do like a silent flip through of every single page. I didn't know how to do the best like flip through for y'all, because sometimes people want commentary. Some people will just want to like listen in silence. So I thought I would do a review with sound, and then I would just do like a silent flip through as my separate video. But I'll link this product in the description box, and thank you all so much. Bye bye.